A few years ago, Security First Bank started talking about what it means to be the bank. And the truth is, for 125 years, we've known exactly what it means to you. Consistency, dependability, determination, and devotion. For 125 years, we've been resilient and steadfast in our commitment to you. History is not just looking backward, it's also the stuff we're made of moving forward. Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC.
Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and same-day appointments, Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
At world-class supportive faculty, you'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who costs more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by
and business. Banzi Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live. Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead,
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name. When you ask,
we all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
The new Chevy Silverados keep rolling into Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Get our exclusive $1,500 Danny Menholt discount on every new 2023 half-ton Silverado. That means total savings up to $3,000 off MSRP on any Silverado half-ton. Or take advantage of 0% APR financing and $2,250 total off MSRP. Have a trade-in with hail damage? We're offering top dollar for all trades, including trades with hail damage. Find new roads at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com. The new Chevy Silverado.
Now that we're in the final quarter of the year, it's time to start thinking about the 2022 tax year. W-2s and 1099s are scheduled to be out in January, but don't worry, Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping Services has you covered. They stay on top of the ever-changing tax laws impacting small businesses and corporations. Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping has your best interests at heart. Don't wait until the last minute. Get a head start on your 2022 taxes. Call Jennifer Young or go to jenniferyoungsbookkeeping.com or find her on Facebook.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, we're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House. Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire.
At Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda, we have a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. Then your local one-owner trade-ins. Buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. Plus, shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas, Honda Certified Pre-Owned. Buy with no money down and get financing as low as 2.99% APR or as low as 3.99 for up to 60 months. See us at Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. At Danny...
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Everybody, and welcome into the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Sales, service, and recreation. We're back at Sioux Park. It is round 2 of the Rapid City Soccer Rivalry. Nate Brown live. Tonight's broadcast being presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club, online at blackhillsrapids.com. Here we go. Game number 2. It's the girls matchup. 2 top 5 teams in AA girls soccer. These 2 programs really, really good. You take a look. The Cobblers last year, they only won 5 games last year. They bring back 8 seniors this year, and the Cobblers and head coach Mark Morgan think this might be the time. Are they a state champion contender? The Raider girls, they've been there. They've been in the mix. They only have 3 seniors from last year's team. So they have an inexperienced team, a younger team. But look at this matchup tonight. The Raider girls are 8-1. The Cobblers are 8-0-1. You take a look at it and say, the Cobblers and Raiders have done battle over the years. Even if a team has an edge, it seemed like it's a battle. The last one we played a couple of weeks ago, the Cobbler girls jumped on the Raiders with 1 goal in the first half. Then they got 2 in the second half. They shut out Stevens. The Cobbler girls won it 3-0. Here we go with Game 2 tonight and the J&J Truck and Auto Body pregame show, getting you set. Stevens is ranked number 4 in the state. Cobbler girls ranked number 3 in the state. 2 of the top teams in AA girls soccer, and we're ready to roll on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Let's take a look at the quick starters right now, built by Connect Home Center. Cobbler girls will start this way. Senior forward, Lainey Weaver. Junior midfielder, Lainey Godfrey. Sophomore midfielder, Kylie Mellum. Senior forward, J.C. Stevens. Senior defender, Brooklyn Young. Senior defender, Mercy Godfrey. Junior defender, Emma Hargens. Senior midfielder, Jada Backus. Junior forward, Brianna Reagan. Senior midfielder, Casey Dahl. And the goalkeeper is a freshman, Joanna Williams. Raiders start like this. Senior defender, Maya Cole, a captain. Meredith Lehman's a defender. She's an 8th grader. Midfielder, a sophomore, Avery Dorman. Forward, sophomore, Zoe Barth. A freshman getting the start tonight at forward, Ava Halsworth. Also a junior defender, Allie Tennyson. A junior defender, Kaylee Schulke. A sophomore midfielder, Lily Shad. A junior forward, Bailey Fox. And a junior defender, Charlie Lindsley. The goalkeeper, a captain, a senior, Morgan Jost. We are underway in Game 2, girls soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Stevens in their home blue tops, blue shorts, and white numerals. The Cobbler girls in the white tops, red shorts, and red numerals. And we are underway. Cobbler girls 8-0-1. The Stevens girls 8-1. Both teams just beat St. Thomas More in their last game. Cobbler girls jumped all over St. Thomas More, scored 10 goals. Stevens girls beat them 3-1. Cobbler junior Brianna Reagan had a hat trick against St. Thomas More, 3 goals. It takes her to 11 on the season. Just underway. A goal kick for the Cobblers coming out of there. Cobblers are going right to left. Stevens trying to get it on their offensive side. This is Bailey Fox. A lot of speed. In the middle, lost the handle. Backline defense for the Cobblers was good. Stevens has had a hard time scoring as many goals as they're used to. They played a lot of consistent soccer, very good soccer, but not a ton of goals. Bailey Fox leads the team with 5. Zoe Barth with 4. Barth in the middle. High kick, trying to get something going. On this right side, that's Halsworth, the freshman, trying to battle. Ball goes out to the left wing. Cobbler girls on the attack. Here comes Central. Nobody stepping forward, dribbling it all the way down the field. Pass to the middle. Looking for something. Brianna Reagan lost the handle. Think we had a whistle. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Cobbler throw-in. Stevens and Central. Girls soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Cross from the left side, going to be knocked out of bounds to the baseline by the Raiders, and it will be a left side corner kick for Rapid City Central. Left side corner coming up for the Cobblers. Central on the attack early. And a corner kick coming up for the Cobblers. Here it is, sent in to the box. Kicked out of there by the Raiders. Bounces around. Reagan got her hands on, or got her feet on it, I should say. Try to kick, and there it almost went in. I thought that was going. They're still kicking around the box, and it does go. That is a Central goal as it was kicked around the box and finally in.
Goal, number 28, Brianna Reagan.
That was bounced around on the corner. It was sent into the goal, hit out by the Raiders, sent back into the goal, blocked by Jost, and then finally Brianna Reagan looked like the player that cleaned up the goal in the second minute of this game. The Cobblers jump on top of the Raiders right away. Hard to see on that end for the Cobblers, and it was a crowd in there, and the ball just could not be cleared by the Stevens defensive back line. So the Raiders didn't clear it, and it looked like Reagan got the goal on the rebound. So the Cobbler girls up 1-0 right away. That goal coming in the second minute right off the bat. Not the way you want to start for the Raiders. The corner kick came in and just wasn't cleared, and the Cobblers got it. Ball's going to go out of bounds on the right side. It will be a foul against Stevens. It will be a free kick at the midline on the right side. Here comes Central. Central in the middle. Pass out to the left side, looking to the wing. Here's a corner from Backus. They tried another one, almost in there. So Jada Backus tried a cross from the left side, and it almost got in. It missed wide right on a little touch right in front of the goal. Cobblers on the attack here early. They lead it 1-0 after a quick goal off of a corner ricochet, and hard. Jost saved it. Boy, that was a nice save by Jost. Brianna Reagan shot that one from just outside of the box, left side. Jost dove and saved it out of there, and it's kicked out of bounds by Central. A throw-in coming up for the Raiders. The corner ricochet to Reagan, and the score in the second minute, it's 1-0, Central girls on top. Nate Brown live on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Tonight's Rapid City rivalry brought to you by the Black Hills Rapid Soccer Club. Stevens possession, trying to get it down the left wing. Here come the Raiders. Trying to get to the backside. Cobbler defense holding. Bailey Fox is trying to chase it down. Out to Avery Dorman. Dorman on the move. Here comes Central now on the right wing. Pass down the sideline off of Central. That was 11 trying to get it down there, Laney Godfrey. Stevens possession, pass to the middle. Zoe Barth couldn't catch up to it. And Central now on the move, trying to get possession back. Kicked out, knocked away by the Cobblers. Check that. Yes, it's going to be a Stevens throw-in. Meredith Lehman throws it in down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds by the Cobblers again. Another throw-in by Lehman, left sideline. Kicked high by Brooklyn Young. Out of bounds. Another throw-in for the Raiders. Stevens down 1-0 after a corner kick that was ricocheted out and a rebound goal by Brianna Reagan. Bailey Fox takes a deep shot, mishandled by the freshman goalie for a little bit, and now she'll pick it up. Bailey Fox took a shot from 30 yards out. Not enough juice on it, and a save by Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie. Cobblers trying to play it back a little bit, but Fox applying a lot of pressure there, waiting for that one, and Stevens is going to win the ball back. Meredith Lehman on a throw-in. Fox with a touch to the middle, nobody home. Here comes Reagan. Pass to the left wing. On the move, here come the Cobblers. Central on the move. A dribble through the defense. Pass out left side, and they go too wide, out of bounds. Stevens is going to get a throw-in on the right sideline on their defensive side. Central wins the ball. They pass to the middle. Trying to win it in the middle. Reagan trying to get it back. Zoe Barth's going to kick it out of there. Down the field to Fox. Brooklyn Young will stop the offensive attack and kick it out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for the Raiders.
Raiders substitution, number 31, Naya Turek.
Sub coming in for the Raiders, 8th grader Naya Turek. She'll come in on the left wing. 32 minutes left in the first half. Round 2 of the Rapid City Soccer Rivalry. Girls soccer matchup, Central and Stevens battling. And the Cobblers get an early goal after a corner rebound from Brianna Reagan. She'll have the ball. They win it off the throw-in. Reagan gets stopped by Allie Tennyson for the Raiders. Now trying to take it down the left sideline. Pass not deep enough, knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be a Cobbler throw-in left side. 1-0 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Cobbler girls on top of the Raiders early. A goal in the second minute. Central with the dribble, playing it back towards the midline. Now they'll go even further back to Brooklyn Young, left side. Fox applied pressure. Raiders trying to win the ball. And they'll get a steal. Barth in the middle. The sophomore sends it out wide left. A rundown over there. Trying to catch up to it was Turek. It's knocked out of bounds by Central. A throw-in coming up for the Raiders. Bailey Fox tried getting a touch on the throw-in. It bounces on the turf. Barth's going to win it. Pass to the middle. Brianna Reagan on the move. Reagan with a big, deep through pass down to the right side if anybody can catch up to it, and they will not. It's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders. Lehman on a throw-in. Bounces around on the left sideline and knocked out of bounds by Stevens. Into the middle, played off her body, Brianna Reagan trying to battle with Lily Shad. Reagan tried winning it, ball goes loose. Towards the right side of the box, now hit up in the middle. Bouncing high. Trying to get it out of there is Halsworth. She got hit in the face with the ball. Central gets possession. Here's Brooklyn Young as they play it back. Young near midfield. Pass out left side, goes out of bounds. It'll come back to the Raiders. 30 minutes left in this first half. The AR and head official will visit about something, and it's going to be a Raider throw-in. 1-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Central leads it over Stevens. Can the Raiders get some offensive attack going? They haven't taken a major shot on goal, a couple of long shots for the Raiders. Central hasn't had many shots. They've had one shot from Reagan that went in on the rebound, and then one deep shot from Reagan that almost went in, saved by Jost. Foul in the middle. It'll be a Raider free kick, 45 yards out. Here's Lily Shadd. Sends it wide left. Check that, Charlie Lindsley. Charlie Lindsley, the junior defender with the free kick. Tried putting it on goal, but sent it wide left. Goal kick for the Cobblers. Out to Brooklyn Young. She gave it away. Ava Halsworth got a touch on it, a little bit too much. Tried sending it back to the middle. Nobody home. Central on the move. The Cobbler girls scored right away. They lead 1-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. A lot of dribbling in the midfield. They're taking it all the way down the field. Not a lot of pressure by the Raiders there. Ball's going to be knocked away at the last minute and goes out of bounds. A lot of space there in the midfield for Casey Dahl, the midfielder for the Cobblers. Ball sent towards the middle for the Cobblers. Nothing doing. Kicked out of there by Maya Cole. Brooklyn Young trying to gather it on the backside. Ava Halsworth gets a touch on it. Raiders trying to get the attack going a little bit with some speed. Knocked away by the Cobblers out of bounds. Stevens back to it on a throw-in on their side of the field. To Avery Dorman. Couple of touches. Trying to battle. The Cobblers are going to take it away. Here comes Rapid City Central with some speed. This is Backus. Trying to get it to the middle. Backline defense from Charlie Lindsley is going to stop that offensive attack and sends it out of bounds. Kicks it high in the air. It'll be a Central throw-in. 28 minutes left in the first half on Fox Sports Rapid City. Nate Brown live on Go Raiders Live as well. Tonight's Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Get your soccer player started at blackhillsrapids.com. A program level for everybody. Central girls lead at 1-0 after a quick goal at the second minute by Brianna Reagan on a corner kick that was bounced around a couple of times, and on the rebound, Reagan put it in. Her 12th goal of the season. Stevens goal kick by, check that after the save from Joe. She'll send it down the field. Fox trying to chase it down. It's open. Bailey Fox couldn't quite get a shot on it and gets upended by Joanna Williams, the goalie. Fox played it off of her body, was trying to get a shot in the middle of the box area. Couldn't quite get a leg on it as it bounced around. Now Fox is going to fire. Missed it wide right. That would have went in. That was over the head of Joanna Williams, but she missed it wide right from 30 yards. Raiders trying to get the attack on. That's the first time we've seen a couple of offensive surges that time for the Raiders. Stevens down 1-0. A throw-in coming for Stevens. Dave Halsworth on the right side. Out of bounds, knocked away by Central. Another throw-in. Allie Tennyson gets it to Bailey Fox. Central trying to kick it out of there, trying to clear it. Back to the middle of the Lily Shadd. Reagan took it away from her. Brianna Reagan on the move. Sends it out wide. Left side. Here comes Central. Cuts it back. The Cobblers in the middle. A shot blocked. Ball bounces around. Trying to send it back. Another shot saved by Jost in the left corner. Jost goes low, and Morgan Jost with a save left corner. And she'll get ready to blast it across the midline. She'll send it out left. 26 minutes left in the first half. Central Stevens girls soccer. The Cobblers score right away. They lead at 1-0. Ball sent from the backside deep by Meredith Lehman. A little bit too far. Bailey Fox couldn't catch up to it. The goalie will gather it. Joanna Williams. High kick. Not very far, but really, really high. Brianna Reagan gets a header trying to win the ball. Raiders trying to step in, and Maya Cole's going to send one really high back the other way. Trying to get good touches on it, gather it and control it, other Raiders. Barth's going to try a pass down the left side. Couldn't get it there. Stolen away by the Cobblers. On the move, trying to go wide right. Cobblers with some speed in the corner. Knocked away by the Raiders. It'll be a Central throw-in. 25 minutes left in the first half on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live.
Number 47, Bailey Merchant.
Rapid City Central with a sub for head coach Mark Morgan. He'll send in the freshman Bailey Merchant. Central and Stevens battling in the middle. A foul against the Cobblers. Ava Hallsworth got knocked down. It'll be a free kick on the defensive side for Charlie Lindsley and the Raiders. Lindsley sends it deep across the midline. Turek trying to win it over there on the left side to Bailey Fox in the middle. Still 40 yards away. Fox one-on-one. Got it stolen. Central trying to get it down the field. Over to the Raiders. Back to the middle. Here come the Cobblers with some space at the midline. Pass sent to Dahl. Good step by Lily Shad in the midfield. Dahl trying to control it. Left side wing. Try and get it out there for the Cobblers. That's too far to go out of bounds. Trying to find Bacchus over there on the left side. She scored last time in the second half for the Cobblers to put this one out of reach. Central girls score really quickly tonight on a corner rebound shot from Brianna Reagan. It's 1-0. Central girls on top here in the first half. 24 minutes left. Stevens getting a little bit more offensive surge now than they did last time. Ball is going to be out of bounds off of the Raiders, and it's going to go back to the Cobblers.
Entering the game for the Cobblers, number 2, Avery Young.
An 8th grader into the game for the Cobblers. Avery Young coming in. She'll play the right side wing. 23 minutes left and 50 seconds counting in the first half on Go Raiders Live and Fox Sports Rapid City. Central leads it 1-0 over the Raider girls. Both teams ranked in the top 5 in AA girls soccer. Where do we got a foul against Central? So this is an opportunity here from 30 yards out on a free kick. Zoe Barth got taken down. It'll be about 35 yards out, I should say. 35 yards from the goal. And Charlie Lindsley is going to line up the free kick. The junior for the Raiders probably going to try and put it on goal again. Or serve it up into the box as the Raiders try maybe a header here. Lindsley, low kick. Went to the box low, knocked away by the Cobblers. They were ready for it. Knocked it out of bounds, a throw in for Stevens. No dice on the free kick for the Raiders. Cobblers trying to get this one back in the middle. Ball goes out left side. Here's Bacchus. Bacchus lost the handle, knocked away by Ava Hallsworth. It'll stay with Central. Throw in coming from the left side. 22 minutes left in the first half. 1-0. Senior forward back in for the Cobblers. Lainey Weaver comes in. She's going to come back to play defense, though. So Lainey Weaver's done a lot of good things. She scored a lot of goals from even that defensive position last year for Mark Morgan. Defensive MVP from last year for the Cobbler girls. Foul against Stevens. It's going to be a free kick coming up for the Cobblers. Just across the midline on the left side for Central. Not in a danger zone here for Stevens. 1-0. Central leads the Raider girls. Free kick sent deep into the box area. Cleared. The Raiders are going to avoid catastrophe there. Pretty good serve up into the box that time for the Cobblers. Stevens trying to apply pressure on the offensive side. Fox and Barth battling. Avery Dorman with possession. Lost the handle. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be a Stevens throw-in. Raider girls on the offensive side. Throw in for Allie Tennyson. Looking over the head to Bailey Fox, who shields her player. Fox with a step back. Pass to the middle. A shot by Turek. Is it a handball? I believe so. I believe Turek on her shot. Was it a handball? And it looked like it might have been in the box, but it was not. So it's just outside of the box. So that was a handball as it was sent across the middle from Bailey Fox to Turek. A handball against the Cobblers. And so it's going to be, check that, the refs are going to discuss. Are they going to change this? Just outside of the box right now. The AR talked to the head official, and it's going to remain just outside of the box. So the handball is just outside of the box against the Cobblers, and here comes a free kick for Stevens. 20 minutes left, 30 seconds. 20 minutes, 30 seconds left. Looks like Lily Shadd's going to take this free kick. Check it. Are they going to go indirect here with Zoe Barth? It's Zoe Barth's going to take it. Nope, indirect. Here's the shot, and it's missed. It was a little indirect play from Lily Shadd, who touched it and passed it back to Bailey Fox, and she missed left wide.
Number 30, Lainey Connell.
So a free kick indirect that time. It was an indirect in front of the box, just on top of the box. Lily Shadd left it for Bailey Fox, who got a run at it, sailed it wide left. 1-0, Central Girls on top of the Raiders. On the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick on Fox Sports Rapid City. Nate Brown live in the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Lily Shadd fires, and she got it. She got it in. That's Lily Shadd from 40 yards out. She got it over the top, and a goal for the Raiders.
Number 24, Lily Shadd.
What a shot by Lily Shadd. She knocked it down from 40 yards out. It just went over the hands of Joanna Williams, the goalie. That's a great goal to tie it up. 1-1. Lily Shadd knocks it down. That's her third goal of the season. What a play that time by Lily Shadd. She kind of got the dribble in the midfield and had it 40 yards out. You saw her wind it up and drilled it. Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie, was there. It was just high enough. It got on her hands and just went over her hands and in. Just enough juice on it from Shadd to score. The sophomore midfielder ties it up 1-1. The neutralizer. It's 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard. Shadd scores her third time this year. Central back with the ball. Right side cross into the middle. Jost is out of position. And that's a Central goal. No, check it. I thought it was in. Jost got back and covered it up. Boy, that was a cross coming across. Jost got out, had to get out, jump early. Now here's Reagan. Reagan got it back in the middle, and she lost the handle, knocked away, deflected by Stevens. It will be a Central corner. Boy, now we've got some action with 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. It's 1-1 in the Rapid City rivalry. Girls soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City. Corner kick coming up for the Cobblers. Left side. This is how they scored in the second minute. No, check it. It was a throw-in. It did not go out on the baseline. Just went out in that corner. So a throw-in. Central trying to work it in the middle. Good look and a good touch. Almost got a shot in there. Ball bouncing around. Stevens can't clear it out. Reagan got a touch on it. The Raiders still trying to get it out of that box area. And a foul going to go against the Cobblers. Raiders and Cobblers trying to chase down a lot of loose balls. A lot of loose balls in the middle of that box area. Kind of putting Morgan Jost, the goalie for the Raiders, in a bind. She's wondering when the ball's going to get cleared. Raiders haven't done a great job clearing it. That time they did, and a foul against the Cobblers leads to a Stevens possession, and then they turned it over. So it's a Central throw-in on their side of the field, offensively attacking. 17:20 left in the first half, 1-1. Cobblers and Raiders tied up. A big-time shot by Lily Shadd from 40 yards out. Knocked it down just over the top of the goalie's hands. The freshman goalie, Joanna Williams, with 32 saves on the year and couldn't stop that one. It's 1-1. Stevens and Central girls, good crowd on hand at Sioux Park for the late game. Here's a pass down, trying to go one-on-one. This is Bailey Fox trying to chase it down. Kicked out by the Cobblers defensively. It'll be a throw-in. Good hustle back on the backside by Laney Weaver. Weaver stopped the Fox attack. Here's Stevens, sends it to the middle. Caught by Joanna Williams. Tried going to the backside to Laney Connell. Couldn't get there, and Joanna Williams took it out of the air. Here's Brianna Reagan at the midline. Dribbles right. Good space, getting around the defense. Ball sent away quickly by Maya Cole. It'll be a central throw-in. Cole stepped up on Reagan. And a central throw-in coming up at the midline. 1-1, 16 minutes left in the first half. Central possession, playing it back. Laney Connell stepped to the ball, got the possession back to Zoe Barth. Barth couldn't find anybody in the middle. Passed it away to Central. Now Reagan back with it. Passes it right side. Central on the attack. Looking for a cross. Too deep and out of bounds. The Cobblers tried to cross, but they were too deep down the right sideline. Couldn't work it back to the middle, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Morgan Jost and the Raiders. 1-1 on Fox Sports Rapid City. Cobbler girls ranked number 3 in AA soccer. Stevens girls ranked number 4. Tight. What we expected. Central girls won it 3-0 last time. It's 1-1 tonight. Stevens on the move. Central stops that attack, trying to take it back right side. Near the midline, Cobblers have possession. Couple of dribbles, a through pass, too far. Raider defensive back line there and sends it back the other way, out of bounds. Cobbler throw in right now. 14:40 left in the first half. Nate Brown live. Tonight's Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Online at blackhillsrapids.com. If you have a player or a new beginner, sign them up at blackhillsrapids.com. Bailey Merchant on the backside for the Cobblers, trying to get it out of here. 1-1. Central trying to get on the attack. Looking for Reagan. Pass was too far. Ball sent down to the other end. And a foul against Central's Bailey Merchant. Bailey Fox and Bailey Merchant doing battle as the Raiders tried attacking, and Merchant fouled her 30 yards out. Right side. A free kick coming up for Charlie Lindsley for the Raiders. Right side, 30 yards out. 13:40 left in the first half. Lindsley lines it up, serves it into the box. Oh my goodness, it was close. A great pass. Laney Connell was following it, couldn't get her foot on it, and it goes out of bounds. If Connell connects, that one's in. Nice serve up by Charlie Lindsley, and Connell just couldn't quite get there. It goes out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Cobblers. 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Cobblers scored in the second minute right away after a corner kick rebound. Stevens just got the neutralizer, a 40-yard strike from Lily Shad, the midfielder. Here's Bailey Fox and the Raiders back to it offensively, left side, in the middle of the Zoe Barth. Lost the handle. Battle for the ball, sent out wide left. Cobblers on the move. Pass a little bit behind and back to the Raiders. Now to Barth, trying to get that first touch. To Bailey Fox, out wide right. This is Connell. Laney Connell on a heavy pressure by the Cobbler defense. And Reagan's going to get in the middle now. Brianna Reagan on the dribble. Still on the move. Nobody stepping in. Reagan, give and go. A little bit too far. That was a give and go with Brianna Reagan. Would have been open. Sent it too far on this turf and back to the Raiders. Kicked out of bounds by the Cobblers and a Raider throw in. 12 minutes and counting left in the first half. It's a good one. Stevens and Central girls 1-1. Ball in the middle. Dorman, left foot shot. Too high, but a good look. And it goes out of bounds. So the ball was bouncing. Dorman thought, I'll take a one-touch hit. And it was too high on the left foot. Out of bounds, goal kick for the Cobblers. 11:35 left in the first half. That goal kick sent out of bounds on the right side. About 45 yards out. Nobody got to it, so it'll come back to the Raiders. Nia Turek coming back in for Stevens along with Ava Halsworth. Turek playing the left side, Halsworth on the right side. 11 minutes left in the game in the first half. Girls high school soccer Rapid City rivalry, game 2 of this season. The Cobbler girls beat Stevens 3-0, and now it's 1-1. It looked like Central might have jumped on them early. They did, but since then, Stevens winning back possession of the ball, getting on the attack, and a big hit from Lily Shad to tie it up. Even game so far. Central and Stevens back and forth we go. Cobblers trying to get to the middle to Reagan, couldn't do it. It hit the ref. That'll usually be a drop ball potentially. It's going to go to the Cobblers. Going to be a drop ball for Reagan, and head ref will give it to her at the midline. Cobblers on the move, pass left side. Central trying to work it through the Stevens defense. This is Reagan. Passes out to the right wing. One-on-one. Stevens closes it down. Clears it out, back to the midline to Bailey Fox. The junior trying to get it. Cobblers get it right back. On the move now. Left side wing. Stevens trying to hustle back, provide some pressure. Now a clear out, kicked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be a Central throw-in. 9:40 left in the first half. 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Here's Central in the middle. Stevens trying to step two. They do. No shot taken by the Cobblers. Ball sent out. Cobblers sent it back to the box. Jost an easy cleanup, and she'll reset her team and get ready to roll. Morgan Jost with a one-bounce save. And a kick out to the midline, taken out of the air by Central. Cobblers winning a lot of those in the middle right now. Stevens' defense has been pretty solid outside of not clearing a couple of times, and Central's been threatening. Jada Backus almost ended up with a steal that time on the left side. Stevens gets it out of there. Back on the offensive side, attacking. Bailey Fox sends a deep ball down to the end zone. This is Barth. Knocked away, out of bounds by, it's going to be off Stevens. All right. Zoe Barth chased it down to the end zone, and then it was off of Stevens and out of bounds. A throw-in for the Cobblers. $8:20 left to play in the first half and counting on the State Farm scoreboard. 1-1, Central and Stevens girls tied up here on Fox Sports Rapid City. Nate Brown, glad to have you on board for the Rapid City rivalry. Bailey Fox stole it on the throw-in. Dorman shoots, and it was just blocked. Boy, it didn't look like Joanna Williams was ready for that. Dorman shot it with the left foot, and it looked like Joanna Williams was late reacting and just saved it. I don't know if she got her hands on it or she got hit in the face by it. It was close. It's a late reaction, maybe with the lights or something. I don't know. That was a great shot by Dorman. Again, winning it off the throw-in was Bailey Fox and got it to Dorman. A nice shot, and then it's out of bounds. So here comes a corner kick for the Raiders. You can watch us at Go Raiders Live and, of course, live on Fox Sports Rapid City, 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, your home for local sports coverage from football to soccer to basketball. We'll be covering the Raiders and Cobblers all season long. A corner kick coming up for the Raiders. Stoppage in play right now with the head official talking to head coach Mark Morgan over there on the Central sideline. That goalie, Joanna Williams, didn't seem like she quite expected that much of a high-energy shot from Avery Dorman, and boy, it kind of surprised her. And I think she's hurt. So is that a new goalie coming in? Hard to see the number. Is that the same goalie? Okay. Same goalie, but she had to switch up. Maybe got on new gloves or something. She went to the sideline and then came back in. So the freshman, Joanna Williams, the goalkeeper for the Cobblers. Here's the corner from Shad. Sent it well over the box there. Nobody back on the back side, and it goes out of bounds on the opposite sideline. Lily Shad scored for the Raiders on an outstanding goal from 40 yards out in the midfield. Hit it over the top. It went off the hands of Joanna Williams and in for the Raiders, and it tied it up. That's where we're at. 1-1, 7:15 left in the first half. Corner kick, no damage done by the Raiders. Cobblers avoid it. Pass out left side, out of bounds off of Central, and a throw in for Stevens. Stevens and Central tied 1-1. 3 seniors on this Raider team, 8 seniors for the Cobblers. Throw in for the Raiders, headed out, bounced around. Dorman gets a leg on it. Now sent way up high, trying to clear it out with the Cobblers. They do. Sent way over to the right side. Can't possess it over to the right wing. Back to the Raiders. Lehman on a throw in. Central gets it back. Little give and go on that right side. Central passes it too far again, out of bounds. 6:25 left to play in the first half. It's 1-1. Stevens and Central girls knotted up on the State Farm scoreboard on Fox Sports Rapid City. The Rapid City rivalry presented by Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Bailey Fox couldn't take it out of the air and possess it. She's had a nice game. Winning some battles. Cobblers and Raiders. Cobblers on the attack now. Trying to chase down that long ball, but couldn't do it, and it goes out of bounds. A goal kick coming up for Stevens. Cobblers trying to chase that one down on the far sideline, couldn't do it. And a goal kick for Morgan Jost and the Raiders. It's 1-1, 5:40 left in the first half. Jost lines it up on the goal kick. Sub coming in for the Cobblers. Jost on the goal kick sends it right side. Cobblers trying to take it out of the air. Cobblers win it near the midline, left side. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hulsworth. It'll go to a Central throw-in. Goal scored by Brianna Reagan in the second minute for the Cobblers, right away off of a corner kick rebound for Reagan in the middle. And then a goal for the Raiders from Lily Shad in the midfield from 40 yards out. Now Bailey Fox trying to go against 2 players. Joanna Williams stopped that one as well. So the Raiders getting more shots than they did in the first half last time. Fox drilled one from 35 yards, but Joanna Williams handled it. She's not looking as comfortable as she did in the first game. The freshman goalkeeper for the Cobblers. Fox and the Raiders trying to put some pressure on. Here come the Cobblers, though. Oh, boy, they're deep into the box. And it goes out of bounds. Could not center that one. The Cobblers had an opportunity to left sideline, and great speed from Jada Backus. Couldn't center it. Dribbled it out of bounds. The goal kick for the Raiders, in turn, goes out of bounds left side. Cobblers have it back on a throw-in. 4:05 left in the first half on Fox Sports Rapid City. Central Stevens Soccer. Girls AA matchup, top 5 teams in the state, tied up 1-1. Bailey Fox trying to chase this one down, but a whistle stops play. Going to be a Stevens free kick coming up on their defensive side. 3:37 and counting it in the first half on Fox Sports Rapid City. A free kick for, check that, it was another drop ball. It hit the ref. Free kick from Maya Cole, send it down. Central wins the possession. Reagan trying to get it out to the wing. Back to the middle. There's some space. Cobblers on the attack offensively, but stolen. Nice play by Stevens in the midfield. Raiders trying to get it back. Cobblers recover. and working it back towards the right side. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Stevens throw-in. Inside 3 minutes left in the first half. 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Raiders and Cobbler girls tied up. Great first half. Reagan with the possession. 40 yards out. Pass to the middle. Working a give and go. Stevens shuts it down again. No dice. Reagan gave it up, tried getting it back. Stevens stepped to the ball and got it out, but the Cobblers get it back. Now Bailey Fox comes way up to play a little defense. The forward trying to chase down the ball. Cobblers play it back towards the midline. Trying to get to the midfield. Cobblers send it out wide right. Goes out of bounds off of Stevens. It'll be a throw-in for Central. 2:10 now left to play in the first half. Cobbler possession. Laney Godfrey trying to work it to Reagan on the dribble. Had it knocked away by Avery Dorman. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Stevens. Central throw in at the midline on the left side. Central 1, Stevens 1. Girls high school soccer tonight in the Rapid City rivalry game 2. The Stevens boys beat Central 2-0 earlier. Bailey Fox on the move. Step back, pull back, center, sent back out. Fox, left foot, no dice, blocked by Young. Cobblers trying to win it back, one-on-one. Allie Tennyson battling, and she'll win possession on a throw-in. 1:15 left until halftime. Raiders on their side. Another throw-in coming up for Stevens, knocked out of bounds by Central. Fox shielding her player, the junior. 5 goals on the season to lead the way. Can't get it to the middle. Ball sent to the midline. It's one-on-one. Charlie Lindsley with a good play to keep it on this side. What do we got, a foul? So Maya Cole's going to take a free kick for the Raiders at the midline. There's 40 seconds left until halftime. The senior captain, Cole, sends it deep. Stopped by the Central defense. Deflected out with the left leg. Ball sent down by Reagan. Now kicked back by Charlie Lindsley. Central's got it. 20 seconds left on the attack now. Cobblers trying to get something here late. 15 seconds. Here's Reagan. Left pass, middle. One-on-one. Shot deflected out of bounds. It'll roll slowly to the sideline, and that will end the first half. A great first half in the Rapid City rivalry, girls high school soccer tonight. At the half on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The Stevens girls won. The Central girls won. We'll take a look at the first half and break down play and get you ready for the second half when we come back in 2 minutes on Fox Sports Rapid City.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What's the next best thing to a new Toyota? It's a certified pre-owned Toyota from Denny Mental Toyota. Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas in stock. It gets better. Right now, get financing as low as 5.49% APR for 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, Corollas, Highlanders, and Tacomas. 5.49 financing for 5 full years. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Denny Mental Toyota or DennyMentalToyota.com. What's the next best thing?
Sales, service, and detail broadcast booth, sales, service, and recreation. Nate Brown, glad to have you on board. Doubleheader soccer action, the Rapid City rivalry. Stevens Central, round 2 on Fox Sports Rapid City, 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Stream us there, foxsportsrapidcity.com. Welcome in watching on Go Raiders Live. We are at the half in the girls matchup. The Central girls ranked number 3 in South Dakota. Stevens girls ranked number 4. And it's a good one at the half. Stevens 1, Central 1. Welcome into the Consolidated Construction halftime report built by Consolidated Construction. Over 70 years, they know what it means to be a part of a community. Born in the Dakotas, Consolidated Construction online at onecalltobuild.com. Start your next build at onecalltobuild.com. Halftime score 1-1. How did we get there? Right away, if you're just joining the broadcast, right away Central had a corner in the second minute. Corner sent into the box. Ricocheted, bounced around. Stevens couldn't clear it. Had a couple of opportunities. They couldn't clear it. On the rebound, Brianna Reagan, the junior forward for the Cobblers, was there and punched it in past Morgan Jost. In the second minute, the Central girls got on top 1-0 right away. Stevens didn't panic, I will tell you that. A better first half for Stevens than they played even last time when they were down 1-0 at the half. Stevens kept working it offensively, attacking a little more in that first half than they did in the first matchup. The Stevens girls got time of possession, got some shots on goal, many more shots on goal here in this game for the Raider girls than they had in the first matchup. And it's putting a little pressure on the freshman goalkeeper, Joanna Williams. She's had 32 saves on the season, been very, very good. One shot came from 40 yards out, and it was in the 20th minute from the sophomore Lily Shad. She drilled it. Joanna Williams almost got it. It went up top, off of her hands, and into the goal. Shad with a big-time shot from 40 yards out. Nobody stepped to her. She hit it and scored it. And in the 20th minute, Shad scored it and tied the neutralizer. And it is 1-1, and that's where we sit. A battle in this Rapid City rivalry. Stevens and Central girls soccer. The Cobbler girls 8-0-1 on the season. The Stevens girls 8-1. Their only loss coming to the Central team just a couple of weeks ago. 3-0 was that final. Let's take a look at the scores around girls soccer tonight in AA and Class A. We'll take a look at the scores around the state and get them to you in 2 minutes on Fox Sports Rapid City.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today. Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred.
into Sioux Park. We're live tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City. Nate Brown, glad to have you on board. Rapid City Rivalry Soccer boys and girls doubleheader. We really enjoyed our first broadcast a couple of weeks ago. Got some great feedback from the community featuring some outstanding athletes and great programs. Central and Stevens soccer has been really, really good. The Rapid City Rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Get your player started at blackhillsrapids.com. From 5 years old all the way up, whether it's rec or whether it's competitive, the Black Hills Rapids have a level for your son or daughter. blackhillsrapids.com. From rec to competitive to the NPL, the premier soccer club in western South Dakota with a 12-field complex and the best professional coaching. blackhillsrapids.com. Halftime score here at the half of the girls' matchup. Stevens 1, Central 1. Let's take a look at the scores around the state. Keep you updated on some of the top teams in AA girls soccer. Tonight, we see Central ranked number 3, Stevens ranked number 4. Let's give you an update. Number 1, Harrisburg beat Brookings 7-1. Also, number 2, Mitchell in a tight one. They beat Brandon Valley 1-0. Other scores in AA. Pierre girls all over Yankton 5-0. O'Gorman blasted Huron 8-0, and a tie in AA. Sioux Falls Jefferson nothing, T area nothing. That's how the AA scores look around girls soccer tonight. In our first game tonight, it was the Stevens boys scoring 2 goals and shutting out the Cobblers in back-to-back games. That was the same score as last time. The Raider boys beat the Cobblers tonight 2-0. The Raider boys move their record to 7-3. The Cobbler boys fall to 3-5-2. Here at the half, we've got a good second half getting ready to go. Central and Stevens girls in a battle. Who's going to come out on top? Big-time seeding points on the line for 2 top teams in AA soccer. It's 1-1, and the second half starts next in 1 minute on Fox Sports Rapid City.
Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of local youth sports. They invite you to experience the difference at the area's newest locally owned steakhouse. From their local and regional sourced ingredients to their perfectly seared steaks, you're sure to enjoy. They look forward to seeing you. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of all local youth sports. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse, experience the difference.
Welcome back into the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. It's Nate Brown live in the Rapid City Rivalry, girls high school soccer with 8-0-1 Central against 8-1 Stevens. The showdown of the second half comes down to this: 40 minutes to play. Stevens and Central all knotted up on the State Farm scoreboard 1-1. Tonight's Rapid City Rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. And here we go. Central has possession going left to right out of the half. It's Reagan on the move, midfield. Reagan with the left foot, passes out left wing. Back to Reagan, middle, up towards the top of the box. Couldn't get a shot away. Stevens attacked and cleared it out of there at the midline. Reagan tried getting it going early. She scored in the second minute off of a rebound on a corner, and that's how it started. Ever since then, the Cobblers have been shut down. Not a lot of big-time shots. Reagan took a couple more shots in that first half, but not a lot of big-time shots for the Cobblers. The Raiders have had more shots on goal than Central tonight. Stevens hasn't scored a lot of goals, as many as they have in the past this season. They've won with consistent play defensively and timely goals. Tonight it was Lily Shad with a 40-yard strike over the top of the goalkeeper's hands, Joanna Williams, and it's 1-1. Central and Stevens back at it. Just got going here in the second half. A couple of possessions interchanged here, and Central with a throw-in. Now back to Stevens. Raiders trying to move it up the field, but it's intercepted at the midline. Now on a quick dribble down the field. Here comes the Cobblers. Shot to the left side. Morgan Jost is going to dive and save that one. So that was a shot from 30 yards out, right side, outside of the box area. And Jost had to save and fall to her right side. Otherwise, it might have been going back corner. So it's going to go out of bounds off of Jost. That means a corner kick for the Cobblers. .14 over there, along with Brianna Reagan. Two players in the corner kick. Reagan's going to go wide now. So here's J.C. Stevens, who's going to do the corner kick. Stevens sends it to the middle. Oh, my goodness, it almost went in on the back post. That was Stevens who curved it around on the corner. It almost went in on the back post from the corner kick itself. Missed by about a foot and a half. That was over the head of Morgan Jost. That would have been a big-time shot from the corner for J.C. Stevens, senior forward. Raiders get the ball back, and a throw-in coming down the left sideline. Cobblers and Raiders tied up 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard on Fox Sports Rapid City, live at Sioux Park. The Rapid City rivalry really, really tight right now. Raiders trying to win possession on the left side. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Cobblers deep into the defensive zone. So the Raiders going to have a throw-in on that left sideline near the corner flag. Throw-in comes in, headed by Bailey Fox. Headed back out by the Cobblers, and now cleared out of there by Central. Charlie Lindsley steps up, trying to keep it on the Raiders' side offensively, and they will. Ball goes up in the air, a little hard to handle here on the turf. Zoe Barth trying to chase it down. Got there, but the pass a little bit too far for Bailey Fox into the hands of Joanna Williams in the box. The goalkeeper will walk it out and get ready to kick it down the field. Joanna Williams sends it, the freshman goalkeeper for the Cobblers. Central trying to get the attack going here. We're at 35 minutes left in the game. Playing the 5th minute of the second half. 1-1. Stevens and Central tied up in girls soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City. Central with the dribble, lost the handle. Cobblers trying to get it down the field. Offensively, they haven't got as many shots on goal as the Raiders tonight. Shad trying to win it in the middle. Reagan ends up with it. Give and go. Cobblers on the attack. Here comes the Cobblers, stolen away by Stevens. Now sent back. Jost is going to come out and gather it in the box right side. She'll scoop it up and reset offensively to get the Stevens attack started. Stevens trying to match up defensively. That's Allie Tennyson on the right side. Here comes Reagan on the deep shot. Center, not going to go. Knocked away by the Raiders, but a handball. Is this a handball against Stevens? And it looks like it, as Brianna Reagan was advancing it left side. She sent one back on a center, and a handball against the Raiders. So this will be a PK with 34 minutes, 28 seconds left in the second half. And Reagan will take the PK. 12 goals on the season for the junior. She leads the Cobblers. PK coming. Trying to give the Cobblers a 1-goal lead. It's blocked by Morgan Jost, and it's out of bounds. The PK is sent away by the senior goalie, Morgan Jost. She's a big-time goalkeeper, and that's a big-time stop. Brianna Reagan had a PK sent it with the left foot, and Jost blocked it right side. Sent out of bounds. Here comes a corner kick from J.C. Stevens. Sent in the middle, headed out of there by Allie Tennyson. Tennyson headed it out and cleared it. Zoe Barth got the steal. It's the sophomore Barth on the move, trying to beat Central down the field. Right side shot, wide and out of bounds. So the Raiders almost turned something into, or nothing into something. Barth had a run there and almost got one, but a tough shot from the right angle. She was 25 yards out. Stevens possession, 1-1. A big-time block to keep this game tied by the senior goalkeeper, Morgan Jost. What a play. You don't see that stop like that very often. Central back on the attack left to right on Fox Sports Rapid City. 33 minutes left in the game. We got a foul well away from the box against the Raiders again. So it was almost a catastrophe with a handball in the box by the Raiders last time. And now a foul 40 yards out, but way on the right side here. So it's a free kick for the Cobblers. Here's Laney Weaver sending it in. Kicked out by Shad. Trying to clear. The Raiders will. Shad will do it again. Kick it high in the air. Headed back towards the middle by the Cobblers. Barth trying to get her feet on it. Stevens sends it down, and an easy pickup by the goalkeeper, Joanna Williams. 32 minutes left in the game. Stevens and Central 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The Rapid City Rivalry Showdown presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. A great game in this girls' matchup tonight. 1-1 after the PK was blocked. Brianna Reagan took the PK. Jost shut it down. And we're at 1-1. Stevens trying to attack. Bailey Fox out front. On the move. Can't catch up to it. And it'll go out of bounds. Bailey Fox, the junior, with 5 goals on the season to lead the Raiders. Couldn't catch up to that one on this turf, and it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Goal kick for the Cobblers. Here's Reagan in the middle with the dribble and plenty of space. Sends it to the middle. Not a good touch by the Cobblers. They'll let it roll, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Cobblers couldn't get a touch on that in the middle of the field, and a throw in for the Raiders. 30 minutes left tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City. Glad to welcome you in. Nate Brown live on Go Raiders live as well. 1-1. A goal by Brianna Reagan in the 2nd minute of the first half. A goal by Lily Shad for the Raiders in the 20th minute of the first half. 1-1. And a battle. Speaking of a battle, they're battling on the right sideline. Stevens and Central trying to win possession. Cobblers will get a throw in. Ball bouncing around. Still battling. Body goes down. That's a Cobbler down. Actually going to be a foul against the Cobblers. So that foul goes against Central. A free kick at the midline by Charlie Lindsley. Central trying to bounce this one back. Here's Maya Cole. She'll play it back to Morgan Jost. Kick it out of there with the left foot. Headed back for the Cobblers. On the attack still. Headed back again offensively. Could be in trouble. Charlie Lindsley might have a... Oh, check it. It's a foul against the Cobblers. Charlie Lindsley stepped in and stopped that. Couple of nice headers by the Cobblers on the attack, but then Lindsley got fouled with a high kick against Central. High kick called against the Cobblers forward. And now the Raiders come back with a throw in. 29 minutes and counting left in the game. It's 1-1. This one feels like a pressure-packed situation. 1 goal, and this place is going to go nuts, either the Central or Stevens student body. Pretty good crowd still on hand, staying late on a Tuesday night. Central and Stevens girls playing in 28 minutes left to go. A Central throw-in on the far sideline on their defensive zone. Stevens wins possession back. They're going to get a throw-in on that right sideline now. Raiders have still taken more shots than the Cobblers on goal. Bouncing around, shot goes to the middle. Nobody at home on the backside. So the Raiders had an opportunity there. Ball went across the middle after the throw-in, and nobody home on that backside. Shot goes in, deflected out by the defense of the Cobblers, and that's going to be a corner for the Stevens Raiders now. And Lily Shad getting ready to go over and take the corner from the right side. Here comes the corner from Lily Shad, who scored in the first half. That's a good one. Bounces around, sent and cleared by Central. It was a good touch by Shad from the right corner. An opportunity in the crowd, nothing doing. The Cobblers cleared it well. Head coach Mark Morgan and the Central team, a tough team, no doubt. 8-0-1, the only tie coming to Sioux Falls Lincoln earlier this season. No blemishes on the record. Reagan wins it off the throw-in, sends one down to the left side, trying to beat the Raiders. Can't do it. On that backside, that was Jada Backus, who has a lot of good speed, and she scored last time about this time in the second half in the last game. Backus almost got by Lindsley. Couldn't do it. Barth trying to step two. Got it for a moment. Now Reagan has it. Spins. Pullback. On the move. Pass out wide left. Too far. It'll be a Raider throw-in. Central and Stevens in a battle in girls AA soccer. They're going to give this one back to Central, actually. It was deflected by the Raiders out of bounds. Cobblers won. Raiders won. 26 minutes left in the contest. A deep shot is high and over the top. That was a shot by Laney Weaver. She can knock that down. Senior. Took a deep one 45 yards out, tried it, sent it 8 feet over the goal. Morgan Jostin, a goal kick for the Raiders. It's still 1-1. Heavy touch by Barth, couldn't handle it, gets it back. Zoe Barth, 4 goals this season. Got a foul at the midline. Barth called for the foul. Zoe Barth with 4 goals and 4 assists, had a nice season for the Raiders. She got a foul, though, and Brianna Reagan went down. The ball's out near the midline. Cobbler free kick. Deep one. Wide left. They've tried putting it on frame. Couldn't get it. It is wide left for the Cobblers. That was Weaver again. Laney Weaver tried it. 25 minutes left in the contest tonight at Sioux Park. Stevens Central Soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City. Girls AA rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Online at blackhillsrapids.com. Start your player, whatever age they're at, whatever level they're at. Start them at blackhillsrapids.com. Stevens and Central, a lot of great Black Hills Rapids players playing against each other. Some of these players play with each other in the spring. Now they battle in the fall in high school soccer. Great level of soccer, 2 great teams in AA. Central tried the attack, ball was bounced around, Stevens sent it away. Cobblers have been threatening here in the second half. 24 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Central tied up 1-1 on the move offensively, left to right. On the offensive side. With space. Trying to work around Meredith Lehman. Ball sent to the middle. Boy, a foul against the Cobblers in the middle. Good step to the ball that time for the Raiders' Ava Halsworth, and she got tipped over. Free kick coming up for Charlie Lindsley. Sends it to the offensive zone. Bailey Fox trying to chase it down. It's headed out by the Cobblers, back the other way. Stevens trying to win in the middle. They've done a better job controlling the middle. Central hasn't been able to dribble freely. Ball is kicked out by Maya Cole down here on this end. Central's going to have an opportunity on a throw-in deep in their offensive zone. Trying to get it down there to Laney Godfrey. Ball stolen on the sideline by Avery Dorman. Kicked out. It'll be back to Central. Laney Godfrey almost got behind Maya Cole, but Cole, the senior captain, saved the offensive attack that time. 23 minutes left in the contest on Fox Sports Rapid City. It's 1-1 here at Sioux Park. Stevens and Central in a battle. Raider girls lost 3-0 last time a couple of weeks ago. Central just had an opportunity moments ago with a PK, and it was sent away by Morgan Jost on a great save. I will say Stevens' shots on goal this half, not as many, not as aggressive with the shots on goal as they were in the first half. Central defensively better, closing down some of those opportunities. Stevens trying to play it back. Lindsley's just going to blast it to the other side. There's an opportunity on this left wing. Ball's knocked away. It's going to be off of Stevens and out of bounds. There's an opportunity over there. Laney Connell's playing the left wing for the Raiders. Throw in coming in for the Cobblers, but a sub first, I think. They're going to 21:50 left. 21 minutes, 50 seconds left in the contest. 1-1, Central and Stevens. Tied up on Fox Sports Rapid City. Here come the Cobblers. They have an opportunity. 2-on-2. Trying to beat the player. A shot and missed wide right. That was a shot by Kylie Mellum. Mellum just missed wide right. Raiders got back defensively, and the shot coming outside of the box there, outside of the 18, and missed it wide right. Goal kick for Morgan Jost and the Raiders. 21 minutes left in the contest on Fox Sports Rapid City. 1-1. Raiders almost gave that one away. Going to be another goal kick. Nice step to that time for the Cobblers. That was Casey Dahl who stepped to it and almost won that one to go score. Raiders trying to get it out of their zone. Can't do it. Cobblers have a chance here. To the middle, to Reagan. It's almost in off the top of the bar. She almost scored it. Now the ball is loose. Raiders try to get it out, and they will. Boy, that was Brianna Reagan who took one out. Top of the box. Left foot hit the top of the bar, and it bounced out. Raiders tried attacking now. Across comes across the middle. Connell almost there, couldn't get a shot. Cobblers will send it away. Boy, that was almost in. Top of the bar, over the head of Morgan Jost. Ricocheted out. Raiders cleared it. 20 minutes left in the contest. Still 1-1 now. Cobblers almost went up there again. PK blocked by Morgan Jost. Now Reagan just hits the top of the bar on her shot out of the top of the box. Stevens trying to work through this Central defense. Here's an opportunity, but she's offside. That's Bailey Fox. Was going to check that, Ava Halsworth. Halsworth was going to have an opportunity, but was offside. The freshman just got ahead. And an offside coming back to the Cobblers. Stevens was looking at a possibility there, but too much. Got ahead of the back line. 19:20 left in the game on Fox Sports Rapid City. Central and Stevens girls in a battle. Morgan Jost had to come all the way out to the top of the box as the ball was slowly bouncing down the field. Reagan thought I might go and get it, but Jost took it first. Morgan Jost with a slide save at the top of the box. The difference between a goal and a save there is about a split-second decision right there from Jost. Cobblers on the move. Right side corner. Blocked by Jost. So that was a right wing shot for the Cobblers. Mellum again. And Jost covered up that front side post. And it was saved. Couldn't go to the back corner, could Mellum. And it was saved by Jost. Raiders blast one down to the other end. Bounces a couple of times into the hands of the goalkeeper, Joanna Williams. Cobblers have had the advantage now in the second half. More shots on goal, threatening. Raiders haven't been able to get very many threats inside the box against the Cobblers. Raiders hanging on to a 1-1 tie. Ball passed through the middle. This is Bailey Fox. Shot wide right. That was Barth who took it with the left foot. Missed it wide right. Zoe Barth took that last shot, missed it wide right. It'll be a goal kick for the Cobblers. 17 minutes, 40 seconds now left in a tight one on the Rapid City rivalry. Fox Sports Rapid City live coverage presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. BlackHillsRapids.com. A foul at the midfield. Going to go against Charlie Lindsley. Free kick, they'll just play it quickly. Cobblers play it quickly down the field. Ball back out at the midline. Pass right side. Here comes Central. Give and go. They have an opening. Deep shot. Too high and over the goal. That was Laney Weaver again for the Cobblers, who took the shot and sailed it over the top. Boy, intense second half right now on Fox Sports Rapid City. Cobblers and Raiders. Both teams want it bad. 1-1 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. 16 minutes, 35 seconds left.
Cobblers substitution number 15, Brooklyn Young.
Brooklyn Young coming back in for head coach Mark Morgan, and the Cobblers, the senior defender. Nobody has scored in the second half. And Central trying to threaten the Raiders. They've had a couple of opportunities on a PK blocked by Jost. And a Brianna Reagan shot just hit the top of the bar 4 minutes ago. Reagan trying to win it in the middle. That's going to be a foul. Reagan won it in the middle. It's going to be a foul outside of the box, right side. It's just above the 18. This is going to be about 20 yards. An opportunity here to bend it in, and Reagan's going to take the free kick again. 15:40 left in the game. An opportunity here for Brianna Reagan. 20 yards out, right side of the top of the box. Left foot strike. Going and in. She got it in the right corner. Jost didn't see it quite leak through there, and she got it in. Brianna Reagan took the free kick after the foul against the Raiders, just outside of the box area, and drilled it to the near post and in. Looked like she might bend it the other way, and I think Jost was playing her that way with the left foot, and she went near post and snuck it in. Brianna Reagan with her 13th goal of the season. She scored 19 goals for this Raider team last year. But she's on the other side now. Central gets possession back. On the move, across. Nobody home. A good look that time for the Cobblers. That would have been another one, but nobody home on the cross. Kylie Millum had a nice cross back to the middle. A Brianna Reagan goal comes with 15 minutes left in the game. On a free kick. 2-1. Central leads it by 1. Stevens needs an opportunity offensively now to tie this thing back up. They're going to have to get some shots on goal. Haven't gotten as many in the second half at all. Ball sent down to Bailey Fox. Trying to get there. Going to be kicked out by the defender. Fox couldn't quite get there. The defender will kick it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Raiders on the offensive side. 14 minutes left. The Brianna Reagan free kick goal coming in the 25th minute of the second half. Stevens down 2-1. Cobbler girls and Raider girls have been in a battle. This game really, really tight. Last one got a little more of a gap there with a 3-0 win for the Cobblers. A foul going to be called at the midline against Central. Zoe Barth went down, so a free kick coming up, the ball at the midline for the Raiders. On the left side. 13:30 and counting it left tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Nate Brown broadcasting the Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition, round number 2. Here's a free kick from Maya Cole. Midline, sends it, right side. Cobblers win it out of the air. Ball goes loose. It's going to be off the Raiders, out of bounds. It'll be a Central throw-in. There's just 13 minutes left tonight. A low-scoring affair. Central just got a goal from Brianna Reagan on a free kick, 20 yards out, right side, top of the box. Got it into the near side post. And a score. Raiders have been kind of flirting with danger here all second half. A PK blocked by Jost, which was outstanding. Reagan had a shot, top of the box, hit off the top of the bar. And the Raiders have been on defense a lot here in the second half. Cobblers have turned it around defensively, really shutting down the Raiders. Stevens had more shots on goal in the first half than Central did. And the Cobblers have turned the tables. Stevens trying to get back in this. There's 12 minutes left tonight. Cobblers win that back possession. They'll send it back left side. Kicked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be a throw-in for the Cobblers on the left sideline. 2-1. Central girls now lead it by 1 goal. Throw-in goes down to the left sideline. Across to the middle. Stevens try to clear it. They send it back. A shot back across the middle. Central almost got it. A whistle. And it's going to be a foul against Stevens again, I believe. It is a foul against the Raiders. Whoa, boy, they played it quickly. So that was a indirect free kick there, and they played it quickly. Central did not get a shot yet. Cobblers still have it. Looking outside. Holsworth trying to get it. Will send it to the middle. Cobblers step to it. Brooklyn Young. Now to Dorman for the Raiders. Cobblers back to it. Left to right on the attack. Right wing. Step to by Maya Cole. Cobblers get it right back again. We're inside 11 minutes now left to play in the Rapid City Rivalry Girls Soccer. Stevens Central. Cobbler girls lead it 2-1. Tonight's broadcast and the Rapid City Rivalry here this season on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by the Black Hills Rapid Soccer Club. A reminder, maybe you haven't tried soccer, maybe your kid wants to try it. All levels at the Black Hills Rapids, from rec to competitive to the NPL. BlackHillsRapids.com for more info and to get your player started. It's 2-1. Central girls leading by 1. Stevens trying to come up with a tie at least. Ball sent down. Fox trying to chase it down. Ball kicked away. It's going to go to the left sideline. Almost out of bounds. Not yet. And it is out of bounds. It is off the Cobblers. That one was sent deep that time, and Fox was trying to chase it down. Raiders have it. Midfield. trying to stay on the attack here. Keeping it up. Maya Cole trying to get it down the left sideline to Ava Halsworth near the left corner flag. And it goes too far out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Central. So the Raiders have threatened a couple of times here in the second half, not nearly as many as the first half. Cobblers trying to get it out of their back defensive zone. Stevens with a good pressure. Stevens trying to win this thing, and it looks like they're going to. They're going to have a throw-in on the right side. Check that. They're going to have a free kick on the right side. Lily Shad's going to line it up. She's still 25 yards out at least on the right side near the sideline over there. So Lily Shad's going to line up the free kick. It's about 30 yards out, I would say. On frame. Oh, it hit the top of the bar. The rebound not going to go, and the Cobblers clear it. Shad scored earlier from 40 yards out in the midfield, and that time a free kick hit the top of the bar to tie it. The Raiders just miss. Whistle. What's going to happen now? Going to have a sub here for the Cobblers. 8:16 left to play in the game on Fox Sports Rapid City. The Raiders almost tied it. Shad scored earlier, and she had a free kick from 30 yards out, and it was a tough angle way out on the right side. But it was on frame, and it hit the top of the bar, and the rebound was cleared by the Cobblers. $8:16 left. Play is stopped. Subs come in for the Cobblers. And Joanna Williams, the freshman goalkeeper, will boot it down the other way. Cobblers on the attack. This is Reagan. Stopped by Maya Cole. And a foul against the Cobblers. 7:50 and counting on the State Farm scoreboard. Cobblers foul on their attack, and it's a Stevens free kick. Central scored in the 25th minute here of the second half on a Brianna Reagan free kick just outside of the box right side. Cobblers on the attack again. This is Mellum. It's going to be a goal kick coming up. Good stop on the backside by Meredith Lehman. Stevens playing out of the back. Down 2-1. 7:05 left in the game. Time running out on the Raiders. Cobblers trying to maintain control and move to 9-0-1. Cobblers again on the offensive attack. Left side. Pass to the middle. Dribbling. Shot. Deflected. It goes out of bounds. It will be a corner for the Cobblers. That was a shot in the box there and was deflected by the Raider defense. Kind of had Morgan Jost on spin cycle. And it goes out of bounds. Here comes a corner from the left corner for the Cobblers. 6:25 left in the game. Corner in. Raiders get there. Not cleared yet. Coming back in. Cobbler header, not going to go. In the box area, Reagan takes it out now, plays it back, shot deep, missed wide right. 30-yard shot from the Cobblers, missed wide right, and a goal kick for Stevens. 6 minutes now left in the contest on Fox Sports Rapid City. It's still 2-1, Central Girls by 1. Great contest tonight both ways. Raiders playing hard, Central surviving here in the first half. Maybe they thought, boy, we're in for a battle now. And the Cobblers have played a better second half. Here's Brianna Reagan on the dribble. 30 yards out. Pass to the up front. Mishandled a little bit, sent back. Cobblers still have possession, left sideline. Dribbling deep Down towards the baseline on the left corner flag. And it's knocked out of bounds by Stevens. That's another corner coming up for the Cobblers. 5:10 left to play on Fox Sports Rapid City. It's 2-1 Central over the Raider girls. Here comes a corner for Central. Again, serves it. Middle, knocked away by Charlie Lindsley. Back out right side, Mellum. Central playing it back to a midfield. Dribbling. This is Dahl. Lost the handle. Ball sent out by Stevens. It's a throw-in for the Cobblers. Throw-in into the possession of Rapid City Central. They lead it 2-1. Just 4 minutes, 30 seconds left tonight. Cobblers trying to hang on and win their 9th match of the season. Casey Dahl thought somebody was behind her. She tried the slip-through pass. Nobody there. Stevens trying to clear it out. Cobblers will send it down the other way, and it goes out of bounds. It's a goal kick for Morgan Jost and the Raiders. 2-1 on the State Farm scoreboard. Central by 1. Maya Cole trying to clear it off the goal kick. Central wins it in the middle. Pass forward into the box area. Cole's going to clear it out left sideline. Out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Central. 3:40 and counting it on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Raiders Live. Time running out on the Raiders. Stevens girls the home team tonight. Brianna Reagan on a dribble. Shot with the right foot. No go. And another foul. So Brianna Reagan attacking in the middle area just outside of the box. She's going to be 7 yards outside of the top of the box, right in the middle now. So a foul against the Raiders. They're going to set up a wall on this free kick. So it is another free kick for Brianna Reagan with 3 minutes left in the game, and the Cobblers lead it 2-1. This one again about 5 yards out of the top of the box. I'd say 3 yards out. It's an indirect. Reagan too high on the shot. Had a good look. Had to get it over the wall of the Raiders defensively and sent that one 6 feet over the goal. Raiders try to get some shots. 2:44 left to play. Clock will start on the goal kick from Morgan Jost. Stevens hasn't had any opportunities here in the second half, not nearly as many as the first half. Raiders have kept it really tight, almost tied it here moments ago with Lily Shadd and her free kick herself off the top of the bar. 2-1, Cobblers. Raiders try to get something. A shot. Missed it wide left. The attack by the Raiders and one of the best opportunities in the last 15 minutes. Tough angle from the right side, and the Raiders couldn't get it in. It missed wide left back post. Goal kick for the Cobblers. We're at 2 minutes left is all. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning on Fox Sports Rapid City. Central 2, Stevens 1. Girls AA soccer, top 5 teams. Raiders, Meredith Lehman, left side. Tried getting to the middle. That's Barth. To the outside. Lost the handle. Barth trying to get it back. Fighting for the ball in the midfield area. And the midline area. Ball sent down the other way by the Cobblers, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Stevens. They've got 90 seconds to the Raiders to tie it. 2-1 Central. Raider throw-in, knocked out of bounds. Not controlled by the Raiders. It'll be back to Central. Cobblers going to take their time on the throw-in now with 1:05. They just set the ball down and now they're going to get a free kick, I should say. It was a touchy handball over there, it looked like. Ball sent down into the box. Central on the attack, just outside of the box, left side. 50 seconds left in the game. Stevens having a tough time trying to get it down to the other end. They got a throw in. Here it comes. Ball, middle, Central gets possession. 35 seconds left. Ava Hallsworth trying to win possession. Ball sent out to the left sideline. That's going to be off of Central. Stevens is going to have it on their offensive side of the zone, but 25 seconds left. Got to get some shots here if you're the Raiders. Bailey Fox on the dribble, 50 yards out. Ball sent to the right side. Picked off by Central. I'm surprised they just don't clear it at this time. 10 seconds. Central has possession. Cobblers on the move. They're going to win this one. And that's it. The Central girls have beaten the Raiders on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by Agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The final in round 2 of the Rapid City rivalry. Girls AA soccer. Rapid City Central 2, Rapid City Stevens 1. Great battle all night long. Back and forth we go, and the Cobblers get it done with a goal in the second half. 25th minute of the second half. Brianna Reagan on a free kick. Drilled it in near post, and that's the difference maker. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap up the broadcast of the Rapid City rivalry. Central girls now 9-0-1. Stevens falls to 8-2. Back in 2 minutes on Fox Sports Rapid City.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. At Dakota Discount RV, our mission...
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And welcome back to Sioux Park tonight. Doubleheader soccer rivalry, the Rapid City rivalry on Fox Sports Rapid City. Glad to bring you live coverage. Matt Kearney back in the studio. The best high school sports coverage in the Black Hills on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City. Thanks for watching on Go Raiders Live tonight as well. Doubleheader soccer action. The Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Again, get your player started, whether you're brand new or you want a competitive level. The Black Hills Rapids, with the professional coaching, the premier soccer club, 12 fields and all levels for all players. Get started at blackhillsrapids.com. Okay, let's wrap up the broadcast. Welcome into the Pioneer Bank and Trust postgame show. Brought to you by Pioneer Bank and Trust, local. Proud to support our local teams at Stevens and Central. I'm going to take a look at this game. It was really, really good from the start. It looked like Central was going to jump all over the Raiders. They got an early goal in the second minute of the first half. It was an early corner from the Cobblers. It was sent in perfectly. Blocked by Jost, bounced around on the rebound, not cleared by the Raiders, and a goal punched in by Brianna Reagan. And it was right away, 1-0 before the game even started. That was in the second minute. The Cobblers went up 1-0. Raiders stayed composed. Was really good to see the Raiders stay composed because you get hit early, then the Raiders battled. They had more shots on goal in the first half than the Cobblers. And one of those shots was a big-time hit from Lily Shadd from 40 yards out in the midfield. Drilled it over the top of Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie, and tied it in the 20th minute of the first half. And that's how we went to halftime, 1-1, a battle. It turned a little bit in the second half. Cobblers attacked more efficiently, got more shots on goal. They ended up getting a PK opportunity with the foul in the box. It was Brianna Reagan who took it, and Morgan Jost, the senior captain goalie, who shut it down and sent it away. A big-time stop. The Raiders got a lot of momentum off of it, but just not enough offensive attacking, not enough shots in the second half for the Raiders. Cobblers controlled it defensively, controlled the possession, the pace of play in the second half, got more opportunities on the offensive side, more shots on goal for the Cobblers than the Raiders in the second half, and eventually they got him in. Brianna Reagan in the 25th minute of the second half drilled a free kick after a foul just outside of the box, right side top of the box area, and she drilled it from 20 yards out near post and got it in to get the game winner. And the Cobbler girls beat Stevens 2-1, the final. In our first game tonight, it was the Stevens boys who got the victory over the Cobblers. That's the 15th victory in this series since high school soccer was sanctioned for the Raider boys over the Cobblers. Very, very good win for the Raider boys. They beat them 2-0. That was the same score of the first matchup this season. The Raider boys win 2-0, but the Cobbler girls win 2-1. So we go like this. The Cobbler girls are now 9-0-1, ranked number 3 in AA girls soccer. The Stevens girls right in the mix, no doubt. They fall to 8-2. The only 2 losses to the crosstown rival, Rapid City Central. Let's award tonight's Claiborne Lowson Sabres player of the game and get out the door. I look at how the game played out. She hit an early one in the second minute. She hit the free kick. That was a great shot in the 25th minute of the second half. Near post, snuck it by Jost, the junior for the Cobblers, who used to be a Raider. Brianna Reagan tonight with 2 goals. She's now up to 13 goals on the season to lead the way for Central. Tonight's Claiborne Lowson Sabres player of the game, Brianna Reagan, the junior forward for the Cobblers, gets both goals in a 1-goal win for Rapid City Central. Just Google Claiborne Lowson Sabres when you need somebody to step up for you and your team. Claiborne Lowson Sabres in Rapid City. That's the final tonight. Thanks to the Black Hills Rapids for sponsoring our broadcast both nights. We covered some great soccer. This is some high-level stuff. We talk about West River sports. I'll tell you, we have some great teams at Stevens and Central when it comes to soccer. If you haven't experienced it, come on out and join us. Stevens and Central now gearing up for their postseason runs. Just a couple of games left in the regular season for both of these programs. Thanks to Matt Kearney back in the studio. And again, the Black Hills Rapids, tonight's presenting sponsor of the Rapid City rivalry. The Stevens boys win 2-0. The Cobbler girls win 2-1. This has been Nate Brown and the Rapid City rivalry on Fox Sports Rapid City.